Schoolhouse. I'd like to welcome all of you, especially our guests. Commander 361st Training Squadron, Lieutenant Colonel Stokes. Our Director of Operations, Lieutenant Caballero. Our Flight Chief, Master Sergeant Vaughn. Also like to welcome our guests from the Royal Saudi Air Force. And then we have some family here today for Airman Ferguson, his wife Jennifer, and his son Jonathan. This class has spent the last 36 training days learning to repair aircraft fuel systems in both the classroom and on-equipment settings. These graduates today have earned 12 semester hours towards an associate's degree in aircraft maintenance technology through the Community College of the Air Force. Upon graduation, the students are awarded their Air Force Specialty Code 2A634 Aircraft Fuel Systems Apprentice. More importantly, they will integrate into the Air Force maintenance community and will be vital in the security of democracy worldwide. This class has met all challenges and achieved the standards, proving they may now be called aviation maintainers. I've been these guys' instructor for the whole time. I can't say enough about this class. Great class. It's weird how, you have some classes that are a pain in the neck sometimes. They get the job done, but they're a pain in the neck, but they got an absolutely awesome grade point average. This class didn't have the greatest GPA, but they were a delight to work with and to teach. They took care of everything that they needed to. They fussed a little bit, but all classes do that. But when it came time to get things done, they took care of business, and they were the right blend of tooling people and smarts, and that type of mix was perfect. Very good class. Can't say enough about you guys. I would like to I would like to mention Staff Sergeant Farmer in the class. He wasn't the class leader. We have the ranking airman, the ranking non-prior service airman be the class leader. But nonetheless, I can't say enough about Sergeant Farmer. He's probably the best leader, natural leader and mentor I've seen since I've been back doing this as a civilian. He took all of these folks under his wing, and I would be gone out of class for a little bit doing something, and I would come back and he would be talking to them about something going on in the Air Force, or reviewing with them or something like that. So I really appreciate that, Sergeant Farmer. Thank you a lot for doing that. He's nervous. He probably didn't even know I was talking about him. Okay. With hard work and dedication, students can achieve special awards. This class just happened to have someone who didn't miss a single question on all 5 of our block tests. So in other words, he aced the course. Presenting today's ACE Award along with the Top Graduate Award with a 100% average is our Commander, Colonel Stokes. Thank you, sir.
You want me to read out the name?
Yes, sir.
All right. So it looks like the individual who seems to have been the highlight today during your remarks is also the ACE Award winner, Staff Sergeant Farmer. Please come on up.
Thank you, sir. Now the moment these airmen have worked so hard for. Class, attention. Our first graduate is
Airman Arnold, I'll be reporting to Ramstein Air Force Base. Airman Sapp, reporting to Lake and Heath Air Base to work on F-15s.
Okay, I'm sorry. Good job.
Staff Sergeant Farmer, reporting to JBLM McCord Air Force Base, working on C-17s.
Airman Ferguson reporting to Virginia Air Base to work on KC-135s.
I'm Airman Sherman. I'm reporting to Kadena Air Force Base to work on KC-35s.
Staff Sergeant Paul Onwedi, reporting to Commission Shed Air Force Base to working on F-15s.
I'm Airman Marion, and I'll be reporting to Ivan Air Force Base to work on B-2s.
Airman Hall reporting home to the 120th Montana to work on C-130s.
Airman Ryan, reporting to Lake Heath Air Base to work on F-15s.
There we go. Awesome.
Airman First Class Strobers reporting to the 144th Fighter Wing in Fresno, California to work on F-15s.
Airman Aguilar reporting to Ramstein Air Base to work on C-130s.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the newest three-level fuel system maintainers in the United States Air Force. Class, parade, rest. Okay, as tradition, we would like to give the class leader a few moments to say something. Airman Strober.
y'all are wild. Arnold, we're never gonna forget all the times that you talked about going home, seeing your wife. Sad. Don't forget to shave your neck. Staff Sergeant Farmer, you're a character. Hopefully the whole of the Air Force is more like you. Airman Ferguson, you always have something crazy to say, keep us on our toes. Airman Sherman, your positivity was a good light in the class sometimes when people would get too wild. Sergeant Swall, you were real quiet, but you know how to make people laugh, especially when you reminded Arnold about tape today. Airman Mary, best road guard out there. Tallest too, everyone's seen him coming. Hall, stay away from the grosses. Airman Ryan, mustache gang. And Aguilar, stay woke.
Thank you, Airman Stroberg. Sir, the floor is yours.
Of course it's mine. Well, thank you all for coming out today, especially the graduates, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good to be here. Good to be at this point in your training, ready to move forward. You feel ready to move forward?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, fantastic. Sam Stroberg, I love that way of handling the airman leader remarks. Something special about each of the individuals. That speaks volumes about the fact that you got to know them and that you cared enough to think of something unique about each and every one of them. Keep that up. This is going to serve you well down the road. Thank you for being here today. Yes, we love to see the friends and family. Yeah, you too. Talking to you too. Yeah. Our RSAP brethren, thank you for being here today. It's always fantastic to see you out here and supporting the graduates. So it's been kind of a short time, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Feels like a longer time, right?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Time at Shepherd seems to slow down. Once you get back to your base or to the base that you're going to, it speeds up considerably. You're gonna need to take advantage of every single day because before you know it, it's gonna be time to go to a new base. Or it's gonna be time to get out, depending on what you decide. But if you do stay in, the Air Force as a career is a fairly quick one. I've been in 15 years now. All I did was blink and it was gone. It moves pretty fast. So now you're in the fuels career field. You've got a great foundation coming out of the schoolhouse here. Do you think you're proficient?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're nowhere near proficient. You're gonna get there though, but it's gonna take hard work, dedication. You're gonna need to pick up on things on a daily basis, especially as a fuels technician, because you are not assigned to any specific airframe. Y'all called out a specific airframe for the base that you're going to, but you're not gonna stick with that airframe, especially if you stay with the Air Force. Guard and Reserve maybe, that may not be the case. You may stick with that same airframe at your base. But for the active duty side, yeah, you are pretty much going to become an expert on a number of different airframes. You gotta pick up quick what you need to know in order to work them. I mean, these folks that mentioned Kadena, you said KC-135s, guess what? They got more than that out there. I almost guarantee you're gonna work more than KC-135s during your time out there at Kadena. You're gonna have to learn different airframes pretty quick. They got 15 Charlies, they got AWACS, they got H-60, they got C-130s, they got all kinds of stuff out there. And the rest of you, depending on where you're going, you may stick with one particular airframe for a time. Whiteman V2s, for example. But then when you get to your next base, you may have to learn the Buff, B-52. You may have to learn an F-16, or an F-15, or helicopters. The expectation, though, is that you're going to get up to speed pretty quick. So whatever you've got to do to be able to learn things as quickly as possible, cultivate those skills, because they'll serve you well during your career. Don't neglect the other areas of your life as well. You've got the job, but then you've also got a lot of other things you need to be concerned about. Don't stop working out. That physical side of you is very important. Not only for keeping yourself fit and out of the med group, but also for dealing with stress. Don't forget that spiritual side as well. Whatever it is that you aspire to, whatever religious affiliation you have or philosophy, continue to practice that. That is a very important part of who you are as an airman, as a person. Mentally, keep pursuing your education. You've got some credits now towards your associates. If you haven't already completed one, get it done. Get your associates, and then keep moving forward. Whether that means another associate's or bachelor's degree or getting some sort of certification. Maybe you want to go get your airframe and power plant license. Do something to keep you sharp mentally, and it'll pay big dividends in the end. You all ready to graduate or what?
Yes, sir.
Well then, let's let you graduate. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Class 2018 0720 Tinge Hut. Dismissed.